Well, here we are again.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to episode 120 of the Primetime Gorehounds. I am Primetime James Thomas with the Gorehound himself, Paul Burt, watching the sequel, the 1978 sequel to one of the greatest films of all time, Jaws 2, on August 14th, 2025 at 3:13 p.m. Eastern Time. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live! There we go. Always got time to drop. Always got time to drop.
Oh, yeah.
But yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Jaws 2, another trouble production where Roy Scheider did not get along with the director.
Yep.
There were some fisticuffs. But it was made, and although this is far inferior to the original, it is, and maybe that's also because other two films in the franchise are dog shit.
Yeah.
This is pretty good. This is a pretty good sequel. It's pretty good. What do you think, Paul? How are you doing, Paul?
Well, first of all, I'm doing good, man. Me and my family were gonna see the second day of the fireworks tonight, which is gonna kick off in about 10 minutes. But let's just say on the first night we had way too much fun, especially with me and my sister going on some fair rides, and both our stomachs ended up paying for it. We went on some of the craziest ones they had, and then of course we got to see some cool fireworks with half of Plymouth up where I'm at right now. So yeah, it was a good evening. And I guess we're going to be hearing some loud explosions during the middle of this podcast. Because like I said, I'm literally just across the road from where it's about to happen. But yeah, Jaws 2. It's been a while since I've seen this one. I mean, I remember saying when we did the first Jaws movie that Jaws 2 was the movie that introduced me to Jaws in the first place. I didn't see Jaws, the first one, until like about 4 or 5 years after I saw Jaws 2 when I was about 6, because I was about 6 years old when this movie first got a chance to see it. But I remember as a kid thinking, man, this is a pretty damn good shark movie. So this was the movie that actually introduced me to the whole horror movies with shark stuff. And then of course, I got to see the other movies later on. The first movie, which we did a watch along on 2 years back, solid gold classic, the movie that pretty much invented Hollywood blockbusters in the summer. And of course, Jaws
Jump-started Steven Spielberg's career.
Yep, it did that too. 50 years it's been now since that one came out. That's fucking crazy. But yeah, and then you had Jaws 3, which was, and part 4. That's just a nuclear diarrhea shit right there, that fourth one. So, but yeah, I mean, when it comes to Jaws movies, I would just say for anybody, just watch the first 2. If you want to watch the other 2, I hope you're a glutton for punishment. I'll just say that.
Yes, those are the dog films that I do not acknowledge. But I do remember as a kid, I remember my father renting this movie, and I remember as a kid, even though I love the first Jaws,
yeah,
I always felt Jaws 2 was a little bit more kid friendly, I think. Because definitely boy friendly, because there's a lot of pretty girls in this film. A lot of pretty girls, yes. Yeah. But I mean in the sense of it's more of that action. It's got more of that.
It's more of an action thriller.
Yes. It's more action, action adventure horror movie as opposed to a thriller drama, right? And so I think it's kind of more. There's a lot more action. There's a lot more going on. Like you're right on that, Paul. And it feels like an organic sequel. It feels they shot again at Martha's Vineyard, and and of course it's not that much later. It's only been like 4 years.
Yeah, 4 years since the first one just came out in 1975.
Yeah. So it feels like an organic progression of the story. And yes, it's far inferior to the original because I think the original is it's a smarter film. I think it's more mature. It's much more nuanced in terms of in the world of filmmaking prowess and filmmaking and character development and story and structure and all that good stuff. Jaws wins. I mean, it's a better film in the world of
you can't top the first movie. You really cannot top the first one.
Yes, but Jaws 2 is very entertaining, and there's some really cool I mean, the score is really good. There's some nice, genuine moments of this movie that I absolutely love that are absolutely really cool. Like, we know Tina Wilcox is on the boat and her boyfriend,
Oh
and
yeah,
and
yeah,
then and you see, I think it's an overhead shot. We'll see tonight, but you'll see the shark go under the boat, like under Tina to go onto the other side. Fucking great shot, dude. And I love the
yeah,
shot where Roy Sharp's at the end, like the shot right here, the shot in the
yeah.
thumbnail, and that shot of that and that fucking fin, which looks huge.
It's a big ass shark. I'll tell you that.
It looks bigger than the first film. You
And not to
know,
mention, yeah,
like it's great. It's a great shot. It's a great fucking shot. Like I love the shot, at the beginning of the movie, when Chief Brody is late getting to the opening of this new hotel.
graduation.
Yes, yes. Da, 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 da. It's a great song, by the way. But
Yeah.
and the shark fin comes out the water. I always remember thinking to myself, "That's a huge fucking fin. That's gigantic."
That's a big bastard, I'll tell you.
And of course, iconic image of him of the shark chasing the water skier.
Yeah, and then not to mention that new look he has, which we'll get
The
to
Burns
eventually.
look.
Yeah, that pissed off look. I love that look.
That was a great look. Yes. It's more of a horror movie than more of like the thought out drama of the first one with Jaws. But it's compared to Jaws 3 and 4 and compared to most sequels, it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
I mean, like, keep in mind also, this movie grossed about $208 million at the box office. It was, for over 20 years, it was the highest grossing horror movie to hit the box office until Hannibal showed up in 2001.
Really?
Yeah. And Hannibal held that spot for a good couple of years. And right now, the highest grossing horror movie at the moment right now is It.
Oh shit, gotcha. But
We'll get to those two.
oh
Got it,
but,
man. I mean, I enjoyed the first movie. The second one I felt could have been shortened a little, in my opinion, but that's just me.
yeah, but let's talk about a better film. Oh yeah, Jaws 2. The judge, yeah, but of course this movie is known for the hoopla behind the scenes.
Yep.
Where Scheider didn't want to return, but he was under contract for Universal.
He walked out of Deer Hunter, and he had this multi-film contract with Universal. So Universal said, "Hey, we'll forgive your transaction, and we'll let you do Jaws 2, which is technically two films in one, so we can get out of his contract." And apparently, Roy was absolutely fucking resentful of being in this movie. And as you said earlier, he had a couple of heated exchanges with the filmmaker who was a French filmmaker who passed away recently this year in January.
Yeah. But ultimately, I'm glad that he came back. And also the ultimate sign of a professional, Paul. The ultimate sign of a professional, you would never know he had fucking issues that he had on the set.
No.
It didn't feel like he was phoning it in ever. He was totally. At least I didn't get that sense. I didn't
see that either.
Yeah, he seemed like the same guy, the same character, the same level of commitment to the role that you had in the original. It's a different story, so his emotion, his performance is going to be different and the different things happening around him. But I never felt like, oh, this is Bruce Willis phoning it in his later years. You know what I mean? I know he has his problems, but
we didn't know that at the time, though.
Yeah, we didn't know at the time. But yeah, you don't feel he's phoning it in. So that shows how much professional Roy Scheider much professional you wouldn't guess that he came to blows with the director, that they hated each other. I never knew that. You could never feel that.
I didn't know it either until we saw some documentaries. This is the thing, right? This is before the internet, before TMZ, before any of the dirt sheets or any of that other shit. Anything that happened behind the scenes stayed within this film set. Nobody knew. Nowadays, you got documentaries and tell-alls and reveals and memoirs and internet. Everything's everywhere now.
And I'm pretty sure having Mrs. Brody, Lorraine Gray, who comes back as Mrs. Brody, I'm pretty sure she was able to help calm things down because
Oh, she had to.
that's something but pretty sure like for Roy, like that like she's like the only original cast member from the first one to come back.
Yes.
Like Richard Dreyfuss didn't come back. Clearly
He
Quinn
moved on to bigger
didn't come
stuff.
back because he died. Yeah, she was the only thing that he recognized. So I'm pretty sure that helped. I'm pretty sure that helped having her on set because sometimes familiarity around a set, it helps smooth things over.
It's exactly. I mean, like if you're doing a film set, let's say you're doing a sequel, and most of the people haven't come back either because they've moved on to bigger things, or some of them have died, and you may have maybe one or two familiar faces that come back, even if it's like a filmmaker from the past. That works out too.
100%. 100%. Okay, so let's do this. Let's fucking do this, man.
All right.
Where I'm at 3 seconds in, where you see the old school Universal logo.
I got the stars about to showing it up. Yeah.
Yes, I got it. Where, Universal MCA company.
Hang on, let me sync it up. Hold on. Wait for it. Universal. Yep, I got it. Right, I paused it there. Cool. I'm ready.
Okay. All right. So, all right. As the rules go, we go 3, 2, 1, play. When we say play, you press play. 3, 2, 1, play. When we say play, you press play.
And if you don't press play, shooting a flare at something's not going to end well for you.
All right. No, it won't. All right. Here we go. And 3, 2, 1, play.
All right. Here we go. We're in.
All right. Jaws.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember this movie when I first saw this when I was a kid, man. The fucking goosebumps of this title scene, the music, how it builds up, just beautiful. It's funny too, because when I was involved as an extra for Tim Burton's Alice in Wonderland, the film producer before he passed away, Richard Zanuck, was on the set when I was there, and during lunch break, I was actually talking to him about the Jaws movies. That was a very interesting conversation.
I bet that was. I bet that was.
Yeah, it sure was, man. 48 years ago, this was, man. That music.
It's a good score.
Not in red, just yeah. But yeah, man.
Yeah, the score is it's I don't know who does the score. I know it's not Williams.
Yes,
but
it is.
This is good though.
It is John Williams.
Williams.
Yeah, he came back. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And Zanuck, who was the producer of the first movie, came back to produce this one, but he never produced the others after this one. He moved on to other stuff. Scuba diving, dude. You ever thought about doing it?
Hell no.
I have.
I stay away from the water.
I mean, we got a couple of good sunken ships where I'm at right now. I've always thought about giving it a shot, but the problem is, about 2 or 3 years ago, one of the divers around here kind of fucked up, and he ended up dead. Those wrecks down where we are, man, you don't mess around with these. Oh, Jesus, those big-ass cameras from the 70s. We got to put them in those, think about this. This was waterproof casing. We never had those readily available until later on, but this is when they had them in prototype stages for these type of cameras.
Yeah, the director said that he kind of wanted to switch it up, start off the movie with more of an upbeat, God damn.
We're not even 5 minutes in the fucking movie and he's already bagged two people.
That would be. See, that's why I don't go deep sea diving. That's exactly why.
Well, most sharks don't attack people unless you aggravate them. But
fuck that.
This
Fuck
shark is
that.
ravenous as
Fuck
fuck.
that. Fuck
No, it's
that.
true. If you look at some of the diving videos, man, sometimes those sharks don't even bother with your ass.
Yeah, that would be. Can you imagine how horrifying that would be?
Oh, yeah, that would.
When you're going scuba diving. It seems peaceful. It's fun. All of a sudden, a great white shark attacks. Ooh.
Oh, she take your leg. They take a leg out. You know. Remember this? There was this one video I saw. I think I might have said it on the last one, but I'll say it again. It was this one dude who was up to his waist in seawater, like during the documentary. This this shark just rose up out of nowhere and takes a big old fucking bite out of his calf. And when you see them carrying him out, his leg is still attached, but that calf is gone.
Jesus.
The whole fucking thing just gone. I was like, shit, when I saw that. But yeah, we're back in the town where I bet this town was really happy to see these people again. I doubt it, but
I doubt it.
I bet they sat there thinking.
I completely doubt it.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was being sarcastic. I bet they kind of sat there thinking, shit, not again.
But yeah, but like I was saying though, before the shark attacked us, I think the director said wants to start the movie off on a more upbeat note because people probably were expecting to begin on like a very somber, moody note. So that was nice. It was a nice change of pace. I like that change.
Yeah, I thought the change of pace was pretty refreshing too. I mean, you had to do that. I mean, you can do this. You could do the whole moody foreboding thing again, but people will know what's coming next if you did that. So to switch it up is definitely the way to go, especially if you're doing a sequel to something like this.
Yeah, 100%.
Because otherwise, it's like when you see a magic trick, you only see it once and you know what's going to happen again.
Yeah, it's lightning in a bottle. Like you can't do certain things the same. Like you just can't do it,
Yeah. Oh, graduation day. And for anyone who doesn't know, yes, I did graduate 2 years ago with a degree. It wasn't as grand as this, but it was still a pretty cool, experience. I mean, you saw the photos when I posted up.
It's a great song.
Yeah. And as for her, she after this movie, she pretty much quit acting, only came back to do Jaws of Revenge, and then she hasn't been in a movie since.
Yeah, if I'm in Jaws 4, I'd quit too.
And Michael Caine was in that one too. And I can hear the fireworks blowing up in the background. So they've just started where I'm at.
I'm telling you, everybody. I'm telling you right now, that's a shark. It's Murray Hamilton Murray Hamilton, of course, who died 10 years after this movie was made.
Yeah. Damn.
That piece of shit mayor, he's back. But my favorite quote in this movie is when he's in front of the all the people, and he's like, I'm telling you, that's a shark. And I know what a shark looks like because I've seen one up close. And you better do something about this one. I'm not going to go through that hell again. I fucking love that line. So great.
I don't blame him.
I remember when I was little. I was walking around my house going, I'm telling you, everybody on this table, that's a shark, and I know what a shark looks like. I've seen it up close. You better do something about this one because I'm not gonna go through that type of hell again. Like I would always quote that.
Yeah, I mean, if you've seen a shark up close in your face like that, I'll definitely give you some PTSD.
Tina Wilcox.
Yep. Money Tree.
A lot of pretty girls in this movie. A lot of pretty girls in this movie.
70s was a different time, man.
And you can tell this movie is aimed more towards like the young teenagers at that time. I could totally see the teenagers in this movie. I can see the teenagers. I can see these teenagers in a Friday the 13th movie. 100%. I can see them in a Friday the 13th movie.
Oh, no doubt about it, dude. No doubt about it. Oh yeah. And speaking of Friday, I don't know if you caught this. I was digging into the filming locations for the TV series they're doing. They're back at the same spot where the original movie was filmed.
Nice.
I'm just like, fuck yeah, dude. Oh, and they released that 13-minute short film.
Is it free on YouTube?
Yeah, it's free to watch on YouTube. I've actually subbed to the channel. It's called the channel's Jason Universe.
Okay,
That's where a lot of the stuff is.
I may check that out. I may check that out. Oh fuck that! You see, nah. Get your hands off my wife.
Oh damn, we're doing that. Okay.
Would you see like would you see like dude like put his arm around his wife and then Roy and then Brody was kind of like the fuck.
Yeah, he's like the fuck off that.
Well, I mean, if you actually read the book, then it falls in line with her character because I think her and Richard Dreyfuss's character had an affair in the book.
Yeah, they did. I did read into that. Yeah,
which I'm glad Spielberg cut out because I don't know about you, Paul, but I actually want to like the people that's trying to kill the shark. That's just
exactly. I mean, like nowadays, like if you're doing a movie like this today, of course they're going to keep that in. Because of the whole nobody's perfect type thing, you know, they always want to go through that situation, you know.
Yeah, this looks like a Friday the 13th cast.
It is. I wouldn't be surprised if one of them was in it.
Yeah, I think this guy was in Chris. I think this guy was in. Oh, there's Arnie. Arnie from Christine.
Oh damn! Yeah, you're right.
Do any of them get? I know Tina's boyfriend gets killed, but do any of them get killed in this movie?
If I remember correctly, I think it was probably 2 or 3 of them. I think. Because I know you had the one of that was babysitting the younger kid in this movie. I know that one definitely gets it. I remember that. I think one of the couples, one of them gets shark food. So that's 2. I think there might have been a 3rd one. It's been a while since I've seen it, but I'm pretty sure it's about at least 2 or 3 of them. Where we're out in the boats, it's raining, and the seagulls are flying off. They know what's up. Just that quiet sense of dread and something's moving in the water. Something is definitely moving in that water.
Yeah. The mood of this scene.
There it is. You can see it in the water. Can you see that? Before the fin come up.
Yeah. Like this is great. It's the greatest. It's that twilight. This is supposed to be the evening, right? It feels like extra footage from the first film. Now watch watch the size of this fin. Hang on.
I saw it. I'm ahead of you. Let me know when you get to the point where the
now I see the shark. Now I see the shark.
I'll wait until you get to the part where they're in the daylight scene with the town.
And the fin comes up.
Yep.
Look at the size of that.
That is a big ass shark, dude. Okay, I'm guessing you're back at the bit where it's daylight in the town. I'm going to hit play.
Yes.
I was actually ahead. Because I'm not watching it on Blu-ray, folks. I'm watching this as which I've recorded on my DVR on my Skybox. So, and I'm watching this, and it looks like it's on the 4K format. And dude, it looks fucking good in this format, man. Looks like a whole new movie. Oh, the deputy's back. I see.
Yep. Deputy's back. Yep. And also too, like, I think that guy was I think he was the dentist in Halloween too.
Yeah, I think he was. Yeah.
It's difficult. The gums are charred. Like that, he was that guy.
Yeah. Oh, listen to this. It turns out that a lot of the scenes in this movie were shot during the fall of winter months. So, as such, some of the actors had to suck on ice cubes prior to their takes to avoid having their breath seen on camera. Because if they wasn't cold enough. You're doing this shit in the dead of winter in the sea? But then again, to be fair, I've done swimming in the sea during the winter. It's actually surprisingly lukewarm that time of year. Because when you jump in the water during the summertime, you just dive in. That's like an instant shock to your system because it's more cold during the summertime than it is in winter. It's just a strange thing how that happens. But
Yeah, here comes the cast of the original cast of Friday the 13th, which only like came out 2 years later, so it's hardly impossible. Like they had no idea.
oh wow, listen to this. According to the biographer of Roy Schneider, he was so desperate to be relieved from the role of this movie, he pled insanity and went crazy at the Beverly Hills Hotel. That's how
Jesus
bad he. That's how bad he wanted out of this movie.
Wow.
Like, damn, I didn't even realize that. Just seeing what else here. Oh yeah, he really hated this movie. It says that he referred to the film as lousy in part due to making everybody's lives misery during the production. He didn't want to do the film
Jesus.
years after.
Jesus.
His attitude mellowed towards the film, but during the initial time, he wanted fuck all to do with this movie, and he was pissing everybody off just to get out of it. But it didn't work, I guess. I guess because Universal turned around and said, "Look, man, just do the movie, then you can get out of your contract. If you don't, then we're gonna have to throw some fucking lawsuits your way." What would you rather do? Man, look, dude, life was simple back then. I mean, we didn't have fucking phones, and we didn't have like high-tech video games back then. But you just go there and just have fun and shit. Water bombs.
Yeah, people actually wanted to have fun.
I miss those days. You can have some fun now, but nowadays you'll get somebody walking by going, "You can't fucking do that." Oh, yeah, you throw a water bomb at me while I'm in the middle of reading a book. I'll be like, "Yeah,
water
really,
balloons.
Yeah, those water bomb fights, man. I remember like,
but clearly, this movie is more marketable towards. This is it has a very heavy teenager demographic summer blockbuster that's targeted teens. Jaws wasn't necessarily doing that.
No.
Jaws was a different type of film.
Yeah, Jaws was like straight up horror in some aspects. I mean, in Jaws 2,
it was more of a thriller.
Yeah, thriller. But on this one, they wanted to not only lighten the mood.
Here was the more horror route. Horror action horror route.
Yeah, this one, that's what they did. Dude, I'm sorry, but how big is those flash bulbs on that fucking camera? That's like a bloody mini bin. Dance. Yeah, but anyway, the reason why Spielberg didn't want to do the sequel, he told the San Francisco Film Festival that he said making a sequel to anything is just a cheap carny trick, and that he didn't even respond to the producers when they asked him to do a sequel. He claimed that the planned plot was to involve the sons of Quint and Brody hunting a new shark. And David Brown said that Spielberg didn't want to direct the sequel because he felt that he had done the definitive shark movie. The director later added that his decision was influenced by the problems of the first movie. So that's another reason why he didn't want to come back.
I mean, also too, like y'all also got to consider as great as the first Jaws was, that was a troubled set too.
Yeah,
like the story about how the shark would not work. It is legendary, and then Steven Spielberg had to think outside the box, to make it work, and he successfully did it. But not everybody could. Not everybody Spielberg. Like people, like I guarantee, if me and you was on that set and the shark wasn't working, I would lose my shit.
Well, right now I'd be very unmotivated to try and do the movie because I'll be like, man, in the beginning I'll be all hyped up, but then when you got all this production trouble and you see the vibes with everybody else, you're just like, yeah, man, I'm not having fun right now. I need to get out of here. That's kind of how I am. If the vibe's not there, then I don't want to be there.
Yeah. Well, look at this. Yeah.
That shark could have bit his balls off right there and then.
That shark could get him at any second.
Yeah, you see his fin. He's like bastard. He got away.
This is great. This is
some scary
shit. This is some scary shit.
This was my first shark movie when I was a kid. And when I saw this shark doing the shit it was doing, I was like,
that was close. Hey,
yeah.
Look at that.
Oh shit. Yeah, she's still water skiing on my end.
Yeah, she's water skiing on my end. Yeah.
Now we got the couple here on the grass. Plymouth, New England. Yeah, well, for anyone, if you didn't know, James, for anyone that doesn't know, Plymouth, that's the name of my city, by the way. The Mayflower, the ship which sailed over to where you are right now, 400 years ago, first set sail from my town. You believe that was like 405 years ago? But anyway. You know,
I love this scene. I love this scene when he chases the water skier. I just love this.
Yeah,
I love.
Scene, I remember when I saw this scene the first time, I was just like, holy shit, that shark is gaining speed. It's up there with him.
That's a beautiful shot.
It is. Good shot there with the skiers right now. Like, you're just having a good time. You don't expect anything like this to happen to you. And you can't see what... Oh, there's that fucking fin.
You're ahead of me again.
Oh, damn. Tell me when you see the shark fin.
She's skiing. She's skiing. Yeah, there it is.
I'm going to let it roll for a few seconds before I hit play. I'm going to give it like maybe 10 seconds.
Yep, I see the fin.
All right.
That's just a cool shot. It's just, and it's like
the size of that fucking fin.
Like, what a great, it looks so good.
Yeah.
And that's hauling ass.
That thing is picking up some speed, dude. I'm telling you. It's gone under. The fin has, that is. Damn, dude. That thing is...
That is horrifying. That is horrifying.
And the worst part about it...
I think this water skier here was a world champion water skier, I think.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, but I love the scene when they find the chewed up killer whale on the beach.
Got her.
Oh, that's great. That's great. That's great.
Shit.
That is. But I love the scene when you see the body of the killer whale.
Oh yeah.
And then he goes, well, it's like a shark bite. Like I've had some experience with great white sharks. And she's like, what makes you think there's one in these waters? And I would have loved to have been. What makes me think, bitch?
I would have been like,
I shot an air tube blew up. What do you mean? What I think? Like, I have every reason to believe there's one in these waters.
Yeah, I'll be looking at that person like,
news didn't travel far. News didn't travel far. After the event of Jaws 1.
Yeah, I'll be like, shark bite, bitch. I fucking saw this thing up close. I know what a shark bite looks like, man.
I love how it's calm. The only thing here that I wasn't crazy on, I'm still not crazy on now, is this POV shot. Like this here when we're on the shark's nose. Like yeah. I don't know if I would have did that. It's creative, but
that bastard is huge.
But this is cool shit. Seeing how massive he is.
That's a big bastard. Oh, she just put gas. Are you sure you want to put gasoline down?
It's fucking huge.
Did she just
why she pour gasoline on herself?
Yeah, so
no, she tried to pick it up. But the shark made her spill it on herself.
Did she whip out the flare gun?
Yep, shark's on fire.
Oh,
that would suck. Oh, and boat just blew up.
Ooh. I don't know what's worse, burning alive or getting blown up.
She knows. The old lady knows.
They always do.
Yeah, this was shot in Florida. Not more. All the beach stuff was shot in Florida.
Yeah, And hello, Philip in the chat box, and hello, Lou. How you doing? Still recovering from the fireworks last night? I know I am. Yeah, she says here that we also have great white sharks in our water. Yeah, that is true. I'm not joking when I tell you this. One time I went for one of those late night swims, and I'm pretty sure I felt something brush past my foot.
Ah, fuck that.
And when I realized what it was, luckily it wasn't a shark, it was a seal, but I was just like, yeah, I think it's my cue to go out now, go home now. Keep in mind, it was like 2 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, it says here, if you're wearing yellow on your diving suit, shark will be after you if you do that because they think you're fish.
Jesus.
So be just a little friendly tip there, dude. If you ever find yourself swimming or stranded in water, you got anything yellow, take it the fuck off.
Chief Brody, can we go now? Chief Brody. That's what she says here in a second here. Can we go, please? Yes,
yeah,
thank you.
He's let it go. He's right now thinking,
I know.
Damn
he
it.
knows. I know who did this.
I know what they did.
It's that long stay. Look at that cross dissolve. Yes.
That's good. That transition there with the screen, him staring, and then here we are with the police boat. That's a cool transition.
You see, look at this guy. He's bored, thinking in deep thought. You know, I'm gonna forget all this. I'm just gonna quit being a cop and be a dentist in Haddonfield.
Yeah, like if this is me, I'd be like, man, I got better things to do than this. Damn, that thing's pulling it in.
Oh, that'd be scary. Oh, that'd be scary.
I'll be telling the driver of the boat right now, right, dude, whatever's down there, cut it loose, turn this boat the fuck around. I'm going back to dry land.
Yeah, this is foreshadowing here. Yeah. They bring up the power line.
Yeah. Which is at that Cable Junction place.
Yeah, which is gonna come into play later in the movie.
Yep.
I think the shark should have leaped out the water and ate them both. That would have been in a horrific, gory. That would have been great. If the shark just jumped out and ate them both right now.
That's what I would have wrote in the script. But then it would have been an R-rated movie if I did that. Which would have been fine because we didn't get an R-rated shark movie until many years later. I don't think it was.
How's it going, Chaz? Yes, I agree. Yes, Jaws 2 is a solid sequel. It's the best sequel in the franchise.
What's up, Chaz?
Cheerios. That was a big deal when we were kids.
Oh yeah, I used to have those too.
Yeah, Cheerios. And you sprinkle sugar on them. That's the only way to eat them.
Yeah. And you remember those Lucky Charm ones as well?
Yeah, my favorite cereal was Apple Jacks. I was an Apple Jacks kid growing up.
For me, it would be Kellogg's Frosties. Frosted cornflakes. They were great.
Yes, I can't remember the last time I ate some cereal. Like I just don't eat it anymore.
I still eat cornflakes now every once in a while now in the morning or sometimes in the evening before I sleep. But I miss having Frosties. I might actually try and get some again.
Yeah, you would never know Roy Scheider doesn't want to be there. You would not tell by this performance.
Well, no, because he
was paid. I mean, he was paid handsomely.
Yeah, I think it was about 20-30 million they gave him.
That's that's a nice paycheck. That's a hard paycheck to say no to.
No, I'm not saying no to that. I'd be like, where's a contract? Okay, when do we start? Let's go. Let's get it over with. Let's do it.
That lighthouse was built for the movie.
Yeah. I think that was the same lighthouse in the first Jaws movie we caught at the end. And well, there's that whale. Damn.
Yeah, there's yep. I now see the whale.
Yeah, I'll pause it a second. It's a far away shot now of the whale in the scene.
In reality, like in reality, a killer whale could kick the shit out of a great white though.
Yeah, especially if it's an orca. But then
Yeah,
again, the one shark you don't mess with. I mean, I know great white sharks are around, but I hear the one shark you do not want to be in the water with, and that's a mako.
yeah. A great white can cause some problems, sure, but a killer whale is definitely. And that's sort of the point of this. Now I understand that this is it's a jab to an earlier '70s film called Orca,
Yep.
which attacks a great white whatsoever. But it also works for the narrative because usually orcas are problems for great whites.
Yep.
And the fact that this orca that got the shit kicked out of him by a great white is letting the audience know, and of course, our characters know this is a great white. That this is different. That this one's different.
Yeah.
Like it's not your ordinary friendly neighborhood great white.
I mean, look at
Okay,
it. I mean, he chewed half his speech
imagine
off.
if like I'm not like this is a stupid comparison, but imagine if Brock Lesnar got the shit kicked out of him, you're thinking to yourself, "Damn, who kicked the shit out of Brock Lesnar?"
Yeah, it's like that.
Which would kind of be like, "Oh, it was Cain Velasquez,"
Yeah, that
like
would have.
because when you look at Brock and thinking, "Oh, Brock Brock could kick the shit out of like 98% of the people on this planet." But when
Yeah.
that one bad motherfucker can beat up Brock Lesnar, that's when like, oh, he's a badass. That's what happened with Cain Velasquez. Now, granted, Brock was sick with his disease during that time.
Yeah,
But
that issue with his stomach.
he had the diverticulitis, and but yeah, when Cain Velasquez beat up Brock, everyone was like, holy shit,
And stop me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it was Cain Velasquez that gave Brock Lesnar that scar on his face. He has a scar just below one of his eyes. I might be right about that one. Everybody wants to see that dead whale, man. Oh, there was this one shark story I remember. I seen this on YouTube. I think it was a shark or a whale. No, it was a dead whale, right? It was washed out to shore. And they had to try and get rid of it. So somebody had this harebrained idea of thinking, well, we can't move it. We ain't got enough people to move it back into the sea or whatever. So let's get a couple of explosives and blow the fucker up. So
exactly.
they put some explosives in this dead whale, and it exploded. And here's the problem, though. It didn't completely destroy the whale. There was still parts of it left, and the body parts and whatever else flew up into the air and landed and caused damage to some of the cars and houses in the surrounding area. They put too much explosives in it, but it wasn't enough to completely evaporate it. So they thought, "Oh shit! Now we've just caused a whole heap of damage. We got whale guts all over this town." So they had to go ahead and what was left of the whale and bury it under the sand. They had to, which they should have done in the first place, to be honest. I'm just seeing if there's any more trivia that I haven't checked out yet.
But but the videos I've seen of killer whales attacking great white sharks, it's fun to watch, but great whites are no match to killer whales. They kick the shit out of great whites.
Oh yeah, they did. Oh, and I made a mistake on how much Roy was paid. It was 400,000 he was paid. It wasn't millions. So he was paid like 400 grand, which was 4 times more than what he got in the first movie. Now it says here that Spielberg and Dreyfuss was approached to do a sequel, but they were just like, nah, we're busy doing Close Encounters of the Third Kind, which again is another classic movie that those two were involved in.
Yeah, Murray Hamilton, he plays a politician. He's such a bureaucratic dickhead. You know what I mean?
Dude, this guy, how did he get a job as a mayor? I'm still not over the fact that he was telling people, "Hey, get in the water, man. The water's fine." I'm like,
and it's great to see these characters back because it's that connection to the original,
yeah,
and it's an extension of their relationship. Like you feel that they are, that it feels really organic. Like they're really like I believe that this is an evolution. Like we see them once again at odds.
yeah, and
You
the
see them butting
situation
heads.
the same. Yeah, it's like it's like the sheriff is like thinking, "Yeah, look, dude, there's a shark out there again. I got this gut feeling." And he's just like, "Dude, we're not doing this again. Like, there's no way it can happen twice." Well, guess what, dude? It has. Oh, this is that scene where he finds something floating in the water, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, you can definitely tell this is Florida.
Yeah. Let me see what the filming location is. I'll make sure of that. Because I'm pretty sure they did this in Amityville again. Filming locations. Here we go. Here we go.
This was a good jump scare.
Yeah. Martha's Vineyard was filmed in the town scenes of Emerald Coast, which was on this film. Yeah, you're right. This was a beach part in Florida. This was Nevern Beach, yeah. Yeah, this this is a little jump scare that's coming up. I remember when I first saw this when I was a kid. I actually jumped when I saw this because it was my first time seeing the remains of what that lady that got blown up. Now, you sure you want to go in there, dude?
Well, because we got to remember, like his character is he's not a fan of getting in the water.
No, he is not.
Like that. That's how he wasn't. That's how he was. That's how he was in the first film. Like he was hesitant getting in the water.
He's still kind of hesitant now.
Yeah, it's like he doesn't like the water. He doesn't, but his experience in the original, of course, kind of forced himself to be semi comfortable with it. I never got the sense of Jaws 2 he was. It's great. It's great.
Yeah, when I saw that the first time, I was like, "What the fuck?" And then and my mom was like, "Oh, that's that woman that got blown up." I thought, "Oh, so that's what a charred body looks like." Remember, I was 6 years old, so I was just like asking questions at the time.
Yeah, that was a good one. That was a good effective jump scare.
It was. Here we go. Now he's loading bullets with cyanide.
Yeah, that was that's the poison, the shark, right?
Yeah, he knows what's up. He's not playing that game the second time. So he's basically lacing these bullets with poison cyanide. So if he is able to shoot the shark, even if he doesn't hit the kill shot, the poison will hopefully take effect. But I don't know if it's going to work on a shark this big. Gotta have some candle wax.
I get you. Yeah, it's a MacGyver way to do things. He's lighting the candle. That's where I'm at.
Oh yeah, hang on. I'm ahead. Let me know when the deputy comes in. I don't know what it is, guys. Anytime I watch something that's on TV, it's always ahead. But when I'm watching something on Blu-ray, it syncs up great.
Look at him.
Strange.
Got his chest out. Yeah, he just walked in. Hey, I'm moving to Haddonfield to become a dentist.
Yeah, I kind
Get
of
the hell out of here. You're annoying. He's leaving to go to Haddonfield to become a dentist.
At least the pay's good.
Jaws 2.
Yeah, this
I
is
love
still
how he
good,
turns out.
man.
I love it. I don't know. I love how he turns on the light. I love how he turns on the light. Like, what the fucking light, dude? This is my office.
He's like, why are you got the lights off, man?
Like, why are you being so fucking nosy?
I'll be like, get out of here, dude.
Throw the balls to go into your boss's office like that.
Yeah, right. I'd have been like, dude, get the hell out of here. Unless you got something else to tell me, get out. Get back to me later.
That's a big camera. I don't know that
that's
big
what
anymore.
I mean. Oh no, I'm pretty sure they make them that big, but now they're a bit more high tech these days. Nowadays, you got GoPros. Now, according to this,
Are they playing Pong? Are they playing Pong?
Yeah, that's Pong. Yeah, that's definitely
That's not Pong. Well, it looks like Pong.
Well, I know that's definitely an old Atari 2600.
The most boring fucking game ever. I understand at the time Pong was great, but I could not play that fucking game. Like, I get bored so quick.
But dude, keep in mind, man, video games was in its infancy back then.
I understand, but like, I love going back in time, but playing some of those video games, I could not do it.
Dude, I still play Space Invaders every once in a while on an emulator.
Well, good for you.
It's a classic. I mean, it's just a simple premise. You just go around shooting all the aliens as fast as they can before they land on Earth. Sometimes that's all you need. But I will admit, some of the video games that's coming out as of late, like, well, you know how I feel about multiplayer only games. I'm always strict, pretty much stubborn when it comes to that, because I always prefer the single player story driven games, and that's why I appreciate some of the ones that's coming out later on this year, like the Ghost of Tsushima sequel in October. Yeah, bring it on.
There's a line in this movie that's already passed with the killer whales, like, sharks don't take things personally, Mr. Brody. And he just looks off into the water. And I laugh because the subtitle of Jaws 4 is "This time it's personal."
Yeah, I remember that.
A shark
trailer.
That's a predator. A shark that's a natural predator is making it personal. Like, the shark. Like, think about this. The shark has objective awareness and is intelligent enough to know that lady is the wife of the husband that murdered my great-grandfather.
What I want to know is how the hell did she have a psychic connection with the shark?
It was so stupid. It's personal.
Who the fuck wrote that one? I'm gonna find out who wrote that one. Hang on. Who the fuck wrote that damn sequel?
Yeah. Probably, right now, I don't care if you recommend it. We're never doing Jaws 3 and 4. If you recommend it, well, it's gonna be the first ever solo Gorehound show.
Fuck it, it's like that. Okay. All right. Well, yeah, the guy who wrote it.
I'm not watching that again.
The guy who wrote it is Michael D. Guzman. That's who wrote Jaws of Revenge.
Yeah, those 70s asses there.
Yeah, I saw a whole bunch of those.
Yeah, on the beach eating hot dogs, and it was like a fun environment.
Yeah. And there he is in his little watchtower. Like that dude is not messing around. He knows there's a shark out there, and he's like, I am not having this happen again, dude. Oh, the old gazebos there. We got one of those up on the promenade where I'm at. Oh, those old smoking pipes back then.
Yeah,
oh, that's an old granddad's pipe right there, dude.
Yeah, that's a great granddad pipe.
Yeah, you put the hash in there, you just blow on that, just says here that real shark footage was used in the film is actually leftover footage that was filmed from the. Yeah, you're right. There was some stuff from the first movie that they used in this.
And what also fascinates me about about shark movies and like of course you can make up to say like 1973 or 4 when Peter Benchley's book came out. It's not like we didn't know anything about sharks, but we knew less about sharks. There was much more fear, much more very scary. Sharks were very scary back then because it was very
Yeah.
unknown. Like a lot of things that was very scary that were relatively unknown 40, 50 years ago or whatever that aren't so scary anymore. Not that sharks aren't scary, but
Yeah.
there's a lot of protection going on. There's a lot of protection going on with great white sharks now. We see a lot of these animals as endangered animals. That's beautiful, and they need protecting and all this kind of stuff. So it's almost kind of like you got to. It's like that scene in Harry and Henderson's. I know this is a weird example, but I forgot the dad's name, Mr. Henderson. His dad wanted what's his face? Fuck the actor. John Lithgow.
Yeah.
He wanted him to draw Bigfoot as a scary monster, very scary, big teeth, and because of Lithgow had this experience with Harry, it's like he's not like that. He's endangered. Like it's a bit of a bad example, but the point I'm making here is that not that sharks aren't scary, that great whites don't attack people now, they still do, but you kind of have to gotta go overly sensational to make them scary. Like I don't think sharks are as scary today as they were 50 years ago. You know what I mean?
Not like they were back then, because back then, like people back then had no idea what these sharks are capable of. They had no idea about what makes them tick or anything like that. Nowadays, we know what makes them tick, and we know what how they work and how they operate. I mean, nowadays when you do a shark movie now, you have to put a bit of like biology science behind it and do the psychology side of things with the shark, and that's how you have to, I guess, go
like
forward
killing a
when it comes to making shark movies.
Yeah, it's like killing a shark, like smile, you son of a, like it was cool back at that time, but
can't do that now.
It's just killing a shark in a humane way. Now, of course, if a shark attacking you, if a bear is attacking you, yeah, you're gonna fight for your life, but. It's just something that we're just desensitized to a lot because these shows, these ocean shows, and National Geographic, and we understand more about sharks, and they're an endangered species now, and
and there's multiple different variations of sharks too. You got your hammerhead ones, you got those tiger sharks, you got your makos. That's just some of the ones I know about. So there's like multiple different species of sharks now that we never knew about before.
Yeah.
I mean, I was actually watching a shark movie, a recent one on Amazon Prime, a couple of days ago. It was one of the newer ones. It was called Black Demon, and it was like this shark, dude, was as big as a damn truck. This thing.
Well, they have to do that now. They have to do that now.
It is a pretty solid movie. I mean, it's a slow burner, but it was good. I mean, like other good shark movies after the Jaws films, I would point out. Definitely got to throw Deep Blue Sea in there.
Deep Blue Sea is good.
Yeah, I mean the second one sucked. The third one was okay. The Shallows is a good shark movie. The 47 Meters Down films, they're good ones. What else? There's another one I watched not too long ago. It was about these divers that was in this abandoned World War II Nazi sub, and they had these sharks hunting them down. I forgot the name of it. I got it. I forgot the name of it.
Yeah, but overall, what I'm saying is that the mystique of sharks is not what it is now as it was when Jaws came out. We got Shark Week, for God's sakes. So I think that's why to do a serious movie like Jaws, where the shark is the villain, like a distinctive villain. I think that is part of the that's part of the problem. You know what
Yeah,
I
I
mean? It's
know.
like it's yeah, it's just yeah, we don't.
You don't. Yeah, there's a
They're
lot
trying
of
to
the.
they're trying to change perception on sharks.
Yeah, but it's like there's been so many shark movies. I mean, some of them, like some of the ones I've seen out there, are pretty good, even if they don't get a cinema run. But you got a whole load of others that are just so fucking bad, dude. Like, I mean, like I know it's guilty pleasure, but you know, those Sharknado movies is an example of shark movies being bastardized, and the like sand sharks or zombie shark or volcano shark. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Terrible,
I know,
terrible,
right?
terrible,
I just watch them
terrible.
just for the guilty pleasure side of me, just to see how bad they are. But like I said, there are some that are pretty damn good, and not all of them are in the cinema. But there's they're like few and far in between nowadays,
Yeah,
and that's the problem. Jaws was lightning in a bottle, but after the Jaws movies came out, then everybody wanted to start making like shark movies. I mean, some people will say maybe one of the last best action-packed, fun shark movies that hit the cinema was Deep Blue Sea, and
yeah.
that movie was. I remember I was watching. I think it was the South Park movie when it first came out, and they showed this teaser trailer for Deep Blue Sea, and I was just like, "Yo, that is good!" Because at the end of the trailer, it shows that shark like swooping in and biting that dude that's under the water, and I was just like, "Damn, dude, I gotta go
Oh,
see this."
okay. Yeah,
and
yeah.
and then I went to go see it, and I remember just being like, "Yo, this is a cool shark movie." And there was some really good, there were some pretty good moments in there. And not to mention that, even though you kind of knew it was coming, but it was still a shocker when Samuel L. Jackson became shark food, and they tore him in half. Like you actually saw that. And then the other
Mm,
guy getting torn in half, and his fucking leg's still twitching, even though his top half is gone. I'm like,
mm,
yeah, that's brutal,
mm,
but it was good.
okay, okay.
Yeah, I did hear about that, Chaz. Yeah, Deep Blue Sea recently got released by Owl Videos. Yeah, James, there's a film company called Owl Videos, right? And they've been re-releasing all these classic movies on Blu-ray and 4K, give them like the 4K treatment, special features, you name it, everything. And they just recently released Deep Blue Sea on 4K. They just dropped Cobra on there, and I've just recently learned they are re-releasing the original Ninja Turtles movie trilogy on 4K. Now I know I've already got them on Blu-ray, but I'm getting that fucking 4K box set as a collector in me. I gotta have it.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
Oh, here's the photos where they're gonna look at this, guys. The old school way of photo development, long before we had digital cameras, folks. That's
Yeah.
not old enough to know. This is how we had to do photos back then. It was a time-consuming process, but it worked.
Yeah, these are dark rooms.
Yeah,
I love this. I love this scene now. I would have, if I was a director, I probably would direct this scene the exact same way.
same here. CDI.
Not yet.
Hold on, I'll pause it. That the bit where he says, "Yeah, that's it." When you see the eye, tell me.
It's coming up. It's coming up. It's coming up.
Yep.
It's coming up. And yeah, yep, there it is.
Yeah,
Yeah, I love the eyes at the corner. It's so kind of like, it's not perfectly symmetrical. It's not like there's a big picture of the shark. It's just his eye in the corner, as if the camera did just fall out of somebody's hand, snap, and that's what it would look like, right? So it's not
exactly.
It's not like someone took a photo of it. I love it. Love it. We're doing the exact same thing.
And here he is trying to prove to these guys, "Hey, this is a shark, dude." And they're like, "Nah, dude, that's not a
I know what it
shark."
looks like. I've seen what it looks like. If you don't do something about this one, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna go to the top of hell again. I'm gonna turn it up to when it gets to it. I'm gonna turn it up to when it gets to it. I'm gonna turn it up so the audience can hear it.
Yeah, go for it. I can hear where you are. You're about a second ahead, so I know where you are.
Wait. Let me. I'm sorry, I just don't see it. Fuck you.
Go fuck yourself, mate. That's a fucking shark. You know damn well that's a shark, and you're trying to discredit me? Go fuck yourself. That's what I'll be saying to this guy.
Wait, quiet. Wait, hang on. Gotta mute here for a second.
Okay.
Getting a little too crazy here. Copyright's gonna go on. Not that it matters, but
whatever.
It's true. It's true. It's true. He does have a point. You did shoot the beach. Wait, here it comes. Wait, here it comes.
Here we go.
Wait, hang on. It's a great scene, though.
It is.
Yes.
I don't blame him.
Tell him, Chief.
I don't blame him one bit. I don't fucking blame him one bit.
It's true, like guys, I fucking risked my life to save your bureaucratic asses.
Shows you what they think of him.
Yeah, fuck you. Oh, I'd be like, fuck you.
I'll be handing my badge and be like, hey, fuck you then. I'm out.
All you right now. Get up. We're going out right now. Get the shark.
Yeah. I'm fighting those motherfuckers right now to make them do something about it.
Paul, you're not going to beat up old people. Stop it.
If I was an old enough person, if I was their age, I probably would.
That's elderly abuse. That's elderly abuse, Paul.
If I was the same age of them, it wouldn't matter. If I was around their age bracket, then yeah, then you have an old man fight, okay? I'm not going to beat up a person that's older than me. Obviously not. But if their age, yeah.
We'll be right back. We're gonna go back there and decide.
See that arcade machine, that Death Race one.
Yes.
That Death Race arcade machine caused a shitload of controversy because the idea of the game is basically you just go around running over stick people, and there was this big media scare where they thought, oh, kids are gonna go out and do this shit for real. And that was also came out around the same time Death Race 2000 came out. And the guys who made the game, they were being told, you need to pull this game off your arcade stores. And they were like, fuck you guys. They doubled down on it. And the game ended up being even more successful. More people wanted to play it. So you know what they say about controversy creates cash? Eric Bischoff was telling the truth.
He's got a gun!
Yeah. And keep in mind, too, that video game... Fucking hell. That arcade game also...
Sorry.
Damn you, Kevin Nash. That arcade game inspired another video game that came out in the 90s. Some of you guys may remember this one, Carmageddon.
Yeah, this looks like a Friday the 13th bar. They're all about to leave here, go to the camp and get ha ha ha.
This was 2 years before Friday the 13th. But yeah, I get where you were going.
Oh god, that was corny. That was corny.
That's fine. Nothing wrong with being a bit corny.
Look at this teen angst.
Hey, we were all rebellious teens back in the day. I know I was. I'm guessing
he's being a rebel without a cause.
Classic movie.
I love how the beer cans fall off his car.
See that yellow barrel?
Driving. He doesn't give a fuck anymore. What about it?
It's the same one from Jaws.
Yes.
Nice
yeah.
It's a nice little Easter egg nod right there. I guess that's a trophy.
Yeah, he's staring at it, thinking about. Yeah.
Yep. He just entered the living room.
Yeah, it's beautiful, subtle. It's great.
Yeah.
That was a nice little Easter egg there. He doesn't have to explain what it is. The film doesn't explain what it is. It's just there. If you pick up on it, great. If you don't, you don't.
If you've seen the first movie, you'll know. I'll just look for some more trivia for you folks. There's a lot of trivia on this thing.
Yeah, Brody's drunk. Yeah, he doesn't give a fuck anymore. Like, he knows.
Now, apparently,
see, clearly, Henricks doesn't want this. He doesn't want to be chief.
Nope.
Because he wants to go be a dentist.
He's like, bugger this.
Jack Daniels straight up. God, look at that glass. God damn.
Hey, I've had some of that. You ever tried Jack Daniels?
Never.
I have. Very it's got a very bitter, sour taste to it, but man, once you down that shit, you end up wanting more. Me, in my case, me and a few friends, I downed about half a bottle, and the next thing I remember is waking up in the middle of a park, wondering, man, how did I get here?
But yeah,
So,
but he's drunk because
he quit his job.
He didn't quit. He got fired.
Oh, he got fired. Well, okay, same thing.
They fired him.
They fired it. Yeah, he got the sack.
Yeah, that's why they all went in the back of that room to fire his ass.
They see him too much as a liability, even though he's right. Because the only thing the people in that town city hall, they only care about one color: green.
This is true. Excuse me.
No, you're right, man. Excuse me. I have a bit of croggy throat myself. Now, apparently, it says here that due to the difficulties with the weather and the environment, most of the movie was filmed around Fort Walton Beach, Florida, and Northwest Panhandle. Many of the ocean scenes were shot. I can't say the name of that place; it's hard to pronounce it, but it's near the Cable Junction area. That actually was a floating set. That wasn't even a real fucking island with the power box. That was something they built. And it says here that they kept it docked at the at one of the bays when not needed, so it could be seen for like other stuff. So a lot of this movie was like filmed in those areas. Now, apparently, the business relocated to a new facility in Denton, Florida in recent years, and the first site proved to be susceptible to hurricane damage. The original building is still vacant and derelict as of January 20 years ago. It's just like Bruce the Shark. They just left him out somewhere.
Yeah, fascinating. But yeah, these two got great chemistry. I love them as a couple.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, these two worked so damn well together. And again, like you were saying, you could never tell that Roy didn't want to be in this damn film. He never showed it. That is the definition of a professional. This guy here, I found out he literally quit acting after this one.
So this guy that's trying to get the look like he's sneaking out.
Yeah, this one here, yeah. Mike Brody.
He kind of looks like a Lance Guest. I can see why Lance Guest got him cast him as Mike Brody. No, Jimmy from Halloween 2.
Yeah, I remember him.
Yeah, he's Mike Brody in Jaws 4 or whatever the fuck.
Oh, really? Okay. Didn't realize that. See, that's how long it's been since I've seen the other Jaws sequels. If I don't remember that bit, I'm just like, yeah.
Yeah, there's some stop motion animation Jaws 4 that's just dreadful. Like I saw Jaws 4 on a Fear Friday and on AMC and it was fucking dreadful. That's one movie I will never go back to watch ever again.
I don't think I'm watching it either. As far as I'm concerned, these are the definitive Jaws movies. This one and the second one, you should have just ended it after this one. You didn't even need to do a third one, but because this movie was a box office hit, they made another. And plus, you had the 3D craze back then.
Oh, the annoying younger brother tag along.
Yeah.
He's like, "Mom, Dad," but no, he was just being just an antagonistic little bitch. Like, Michael, like he was putting on his voice, like, now, you're not supposed to be sneaking out. Yeah, that's probably what kids do. Like, and you're like, come on, you little brat.
All right, fine, come on then, let's go. You ain't ratting me out. Are they at the part where everybody's on the pier getting their boats ready? I might be ahead again. That sounds like I am. But yeah, like the little brother is always he wants to tag along with you, and if you don't, he's gonna try and rat you out.
I'm putting the movie on so you can match where we're at.
Okay, well I'm at the part where they're outside on the pier. Wait, are they sailing?
Yes, okay, they're sailing.
All right, cool. So I'm behind. Okay, hang on. Let me just skim it. Because I thought I was.
That's actually like that.
There we go.
It's such a drastic contrast to the score in the first film, but I love it though.
Yeah, I think it's pretty cool that they managed to get John Williams back to do the music on this one, though. Dude, that boat is literally inflated. I wouldn't even ride that boat.
Holy fuck, this is a long movie. We only got 50 minutes left.
Yeah, like this one was only, what was the running time for this? The running time for this one was only 116 minutes compared to the last one, which I think clocked in at about 2 hours. Let me check that. Yeah, the last one was 124 minutes. So this one's only like 4 or 5 minutes shorter.
I remember this scene, and I still feel this way. It feels... I feel like they could have cut this out. Like it feels kind of like this is filler here. I don't really.
With the divers, yeah.
I don't. It doesn't go anywhere. It doesn't really go anywhere. Like nothing happens. Nobody dies.
It's just filler, just to say, hey, the shark's still around because the shark hasn't been seen now for like.
Yeah, it's like we haven't seen the shark in some time, and here it is.
Yeah. So
like, this wasn't necessary.
I know, but they were just doing it as just to remind folks, hey, that shark's still around.
I mean, it's a bridge from the kids, but and going back to them, but I don't think it's necessary. If I was to cut something, this I would have looked back and cut. I would have cut this.
I mean, it's a good scene, but they didn't need to have this. They just wanted to get some diving scenes in, that's all. Again, I mean, I've always like teased myself with the idea maybe I want to try some diving, but I don't know who the company is that does it around here. Then I got to figure out. Then of course I've got to go through all like the basic training and all that shit. I'd have to get in shape for that, which is something I'm clearly not at the minute. Yeah, the old school wetsuits, and now we got all these thermal heating ones. That one doesn't look like it's going to keep you warm for very long at all.
Howard Gottlieb and Howard Sackler, written by. That's an interesting last name, Sackler. It's all about the sack. Oh fuck!
Fucking hell! That bastard came right out of fucking nowhere. Son of a bitch. Look at that burns on him, dude.
Boy, that'd be terrifying.
Oh, he went up the water too fast. That's why there's blood coming out of him. He didn't get bit. He didn't get bit. He basically freaked out, and he went up the water so fast. You can
yeah, like that's a problem. Like you're not supposed to do that.
Yeah, it's called water pressure and everything.
Yeah, but it feels like it's just another scene that was done for suspense.
That's all it was.
Just to have an extra scene, you know, for the moment. And nobody notices the big ass shark behind them.
How can you not notice a big fin like that? If I saw that, I'd be like, "Yo, you see that over there?"
He's going towards them. He's going towards the kids.
Yeah, that's his target. He's like,
Tina's boyfriend's death. Tina's boyfriend's death is a fucking great scene, and Tina fucking loses it.
Dude, she just saw a boyfriend just get fucking tortured and eaten. Like, how would you feel?
It's a great scene.
Yeah. They would have shown all the boats.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, but you're right. She will. Yeah, she does lose it.
Yeah, because she saw the love of her life just get absolutely fucked up by that shark. Here's Brody enjoying his, I guess you could say his firing, kind of.
I love it. Like, he said, "Oh, look at them! Look at my kids. They're starting early. They're good kids. They're good kids."
Dude, put the tongue away.
Yeah. He was a real big smoker. I think he died due to lung cancer.
Yeah, he did. I remember one of the last movies that I saw him in before he died was, I think it was the 2004 Marvel version of The Punisher that had Thomas Jane in it. That was the last one I saw this guy in.
Yeah, multiple marijuana or something like that. Yeah. Died in 2008, Little Rock, Arkansas.
He was only 75 too.
Yeah, Robert Shaw died in like in the late 70s.
Yeah, he had a really big drinking problem. And that will happen, dude. I mean, another person who had a really bad drinking problem that took him out was Oliver Reed. And he was known for like being in those Musketeer movies. The last movie he was in Gladiator as well. But yeah, man, like you smoke too much, you drink too much, it's gonna catch up with you. That's if you can use an apprentice. Okay. How many beer cans has he gone for? Shit. Damn, dude.
I love the look she gives him. And then he's like, "Yeah, I know.
She's just like, really? He's like, well, you know. Oh, here comes that couple. And Chaz here said Robert Shaw died the same year Jaws 2 came out.
Damn.
That's crazy. But yeah, this scene coming up right now, guys, for anyone who's never seen this is a pretty very suspenseful
great scene. It's a great scene.
And a bit of a track. It's tragedy too, because like these two really did like give a damn about each other. Tina's joy.
That's 70s. That's 70s fro. That white man fro.
God damn. I still sometimes see people with that hairstyle. There's the shark fin. The size of that fucking fin. That's if you've seen it as well.
Yeah, but I see it. I see it. Yeah, look at that size of that fin.
The size of that fucking shark. Look, he just rocked that boat just like that.
Yeah, he's like, holy fuck. This is such a great scene.
Did he fall in?
This is full on horrific. Can you imagine this happening?
Oh, no. No, I couldn't.
I wouldn't be waiting around. I would be swimming back there right now. I'd be hauling ass. I wouldn't just sit there.
Fucking swim, dude.
I guess you don't know what hits you or what's. You might think, okay, whatever. I'll just swim back.
Yeah, but what could you have knocked
so
into if you're in plain water?
The shark's turning.
Oh shit. Dude, you might want to.
This is great. The music. Hear the music?
She's telling him to swim faster. Yes. You might want to swim faster. He's going under.
Look at that shark.
Jesus Christ.
Look at that shark going under the boat. Taunt.
The size of that thing.
Oh, yes. Fuck yes. I love it.
That is a big bastard.
That's so good. John Williams is the fucking man. You can feel it, man.
Yeah.
It's that pace. It's that pop, 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 pop. Oh,
oh shit. Ooh, he smashed his face on the boat.
Like, why is he trying to help him? She's just sitting there.
She's fucking scared out of her mind, dude.
Yeah. She's fucking. She's losing control. She's losing control.
Yep. See all that blood in the water? Yeah, it's game over for him. He's done. See right now, like now she's that mental state has gone. Now she just wants it to go away. Heartbreaking, but damn powerful.
Yeah, Tina's cute. Yeah, Tina's pretty hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's such a great scene. That's such a great scene. I love that scene.
Yeah, that shark, man. I swear that shark's bigger than the last one.
The fuck out the way!
Get out of the damn road, you dick! My God. Just got to get over there. But yeah,
but that fucking scene, that's one of the, that's great. That's a great scene in any movie. Like, forget that this is a sequel to one of the greatest films of all time. Like if you take that scene in a vacuum, right? It's a great scene. Like that's actually, it's a genuinely suspenseful, scary scene.
Easily, like when you got a scene like that, if it's done properly, you can really like bring the audience in.
Yeah,
I can imagine people that saw this in the cinema, that saw the first movie, and they saw this one, and they see that shark. I bet you people in that cinema were just gasping. Uh-oh. Yeah, they know their kids are out there.
Yep. Great suspense, great music. It's the pace of that iconic thing. Look, I know it's John Williams. It sounds like he's sped up. He sped up the John, the bump, 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 bump. It sounds like he sped it up in this one.
Yeah, he definitely picked it up,
which I love.
Well, Brody's on the boat. The deputy's trying to talk him out of it.
Hendrix, get the fuck out of here. Go to Haddonfield, be a dentist. Listen, it's the summer. This Halloween, you'll be picking the teeth out of a corpse.
Yeah, you're right. This did come out the same. Halloween came out the same year. Hang on, when did this come out?
Well, wait, it was 81, but it was 81, but it was supposed to take place in 78.
Yeah. All right, listen to this, right? Jaws 2 came out on the 16th of June, 1978. And when did Halloween come out exactly?
Jaws and Halloween in the same universe.
Halloween came out on October 25th, the same year. Dude, people were eating good back then.
The biggest difference between Jaws 2 and Jaws 1 is definitely this is more of an adventure horror movie.
Yeah.
And in the first Jaws, not that Jaws not a horror, but I'm just saying it's much more mature thriller drama. Yes.
Exactly.
Much better characters, better actors, better characters. But I disagree with you, James.
Oh, really? And why is that?
Oh, God.
That's how they be about it. I was reading some more here. So on one occasion, Roy, this is another Roy story about him getting pissed off. He complained in front of a lot of extras that the film director was wasting time with technical issues and the extras while ignoring the principal actors. Hey, you got to make sure everybody's on set with what they're doing, man. Even if they are an extra, they're just a valuable component as well because it makes the scene.
Yeah, got to, yeah.
Roy was just being pissed off because he didn't want to be on that movie, so he was just finding ways to just get out of it, but none of it worked. Oh, here's that boat, Tina's boat, and I'll tell you right now, there's no joy on that boat.
Yeah, this movie's pretty much Friday the 13th on salt water. Like I said, you look at these kids and they could be in a Friday the 13th film. But Paul,
no doubt about it.
The shark is Jason.
You know what's funny? Might as well just call this shark Jason. Because the first shark in the first Jaws movie was Bruce, so this one's going to be called Jason.
Mama. That
actually works. That actually kind of works, man. Where's Tina hiding?
Yeah. Tina's acting is actually pretty good. I totally buy her fear. Like Tina's acting is actually pretty good in this movie.
She just saw someone die, dude. So yeah.
Well, I just saw a movie where fucking Ice Cube's son's supposed to get destroyed, and he just damn near no.
Oh my God, that movie was so bad, man.
It was terrible.
I mean, I know it was filmed during COVID, but dude, you should have just put that movie on the shelf.
Bro, look at her, Paul. Look at her.
Dude, she's scared out of her mind.
Look at her face.
Look at that.
I buy it. Like she screams, and it's also the moment of confirmation. Watch Chief Brody look at Ellen when she screams it. Like watch them look at each other. Like you don't have to say anything. It's the moment of confirmation. Well, here it comes.
Yeah, she just said it. And I can see the way Brody's
they know. And it's such a great moment because it's the moment where they look at each other and it's that fuck. You know what I mean?
Fuck, it's on.
Yes, it's happening again.
It's on.
That's a good moment. It's a good moment.
Yeah, he knows. Any phobias he has about water.
This is a good sequel. This is a good sequel to Jaws.
Yeah, it is. I mean, okay, it's not quite as good as the first movie, but it's still
that's impossible. Sequel. That's impossible.
It's hard to top a movie that's so good, you know? Not many films can say they've done it. This is not one of them, of course, but it's still a solid entry.
And Roy Scheider, despite the problems, he's committed to this. Like he's still giving a good performance. Yeah, it's a sign of professionalism. He's gonna do what he's asked.
Old school actor. Yeah, that's how it is. Oh, jeez. One of them self water evacuations for your boat because you don't want to be sinking. Or is it a water pump?
This is the same. This is the same universe as Christine. This is basically Christine on the ocean. Like that. Like that is what this is. Christine on the ocean.
And he just fucked his boat up.
Show me. And look, and there's
No
Shelly. He reminds me of Shadow Friday 13 Part 3.
Jesus, man, that's a. Oh, wait, we get.
Oh, fuck!
See the
there's Christine. That's the car.
Fucking face on that shark, dude. Yeah, pull him up, man. Pull him up. Dude, oh, there goes Mike.
Yeah, Michael gets whacked in the head. Yep.
Cracked his head.
And now, of course, we as the audience, you know, the characters that we as the audience, we have that extra, oh shit, that's Chief Brody's son, you know.
Yeah, now the stakes are higher.
He's a little less expendable than both his kids are, less expendable than than the other characters were, but
dude, that shark just bowled that boat over like it was nobody's business. And uh-oh. Watch where you're driving.
There's a lot of really good shots of the shark in this movie.
Oh,
and of course, can't forget about the helicopter. Shows him trying to save them. Can't forget about that.
Yeah, there's a story about that scene as well. I mean, I heard originally the pilot actually survived. Don't know how. I think it was about him finding some kind of air bubble in the chopper. Mike can't hear you right now. He's kind of like knocked out. Shit.
This is really good suspense.
The way that popped up, man.
Woo!
Nah. Woo! Nah, fuck that. Get him out of the water.
This is great. He's unconscious. He's coming for him. It's personal. He knows.
It's dead weight. Dude, pull him.
Fucking chief. That's that fucking chief's son.
I'm going to fucking eat him. Yo, you better hurry up right now. Shit. Look at that thing.
Whoa. Now you saw that. I mean, you can see the hydraulic in the shark.
Yeah, I saw it, but still. You know that shark is still pissed off because he's got a scar on his face from that burns. So he's taking it out on everybody. He's not bleeding. Funny because
if you look back, you can see that Mike bent his knees. You can tell he picked his knees up though.
Yeah, because that thing was gonna wreck his legs if he wasn't careful.
Bring Mike to the hospital. Are you okay? Yeah.
You got that boat was called the Sea Witch. Where did that come from? Well, this is going to be a bit interesting because now all your boats are pretty much stuck together. Well, maybe not all of them, but the main ones are. Imagine being in this situation. You're literally like completely stuck together.
Fuck, dude.
No clear way of trying to get the sails to work or any shit like that. and the only boat that can call for help is gone that way. They'd be better off in a boat like that.
She's got nice eyes.
Yeah, she does. There's that lighthouse again. That was actually a built lighthouse. That wasn't even a real one. That was like something they built on the set. Oh, jeez, there's those radios back then.
Old radios.
That looks like an old mozzarella one. I saw one like that on George Romero's Dawn of the Dead.
Yeah.
During the scene where they're trying to get the trucks to barricade the shopping mall entrance. And the radio just decides to fuck up that. It's like, damn radio. Damn. Yeah, apparently this the filming for this took place about 5 months from August to December, including the time when they had to shut it down, which took about 10 to 11 months just to pack it all away.
I mean, yeah, this movie should not take that long to make.
This one did. Well, nowadays, like, I mean, like, there was one film that was filmed and it took them about, I think it was about 15 days. I forgot which one it was. And the longest I've seen for a film, well, that I remember was probably, I think it was World War Z, because I remember they filmed it in 2011 because I was one of the extras that was in the film. But then they delayed it because they had to completely reshoot the entire third act of the movie, and it didn't come out till like 2013. And unfortunately, the scene that got reshot and taken off originally was actually the scene that I was involved in. So that sucked because the original, for anyone who doesn't know, the original third act of the movie of World War Z, it was supposed to be in this like a group of Russian whaler ships, and we're all like armored up like a post-apocalyptic Mad Max. Here I am wearing armor, and this boat was mounted with like 50 cal machine guns, and they're getting ready to go to Moscow to go to war with these zombies that was on there. And that entire third act got taken out because the reason being at the time was they felt the third act of the movie was too dark, and they wanted a more upbeat ending, so to speak. And that's why you got the ending that you had instead, because back then, folks, nobody was going to risk a $200 million zombie movie with an R rating. Nowadays you can do that, but back then they weren't going to do it, because if I remember correctly, the budget for that was about, I think it was about 250 million, and ended up making close to 600. So highest grossing zombie movie of all time. But anyway, I digress. Here's the helicopter.
Yep, there's the helicopter.
Oh, dude, I remember this. I remember when I saw this scene and like seeing what this shark could do. It's kind of
fun. The Harbor Patrol. Harbor Patrol, I love it.
Harbor Patrol. He's flown a long way to get here. Yeah, and apparently, I think the guy who is doing this, I think the guy had no experience in acting. This was like literally like him just doing this on the fly. I'm just going to read it, see if I can confirm that. By the way, the guy who was the second shark victim, his name was Jeffrey Voorhees.
That's funny.
The irony, huh? But he was a victim in the first movie. He was offered to be an extra in this, but he was just like nah. Like when I saw this the first time, I was just like, what the shit is this shark capable of, man? See, the plan was he was going to try and take off and tow these boats to safety, and then that big bastard just shows up like that.
Yeah, I love this, though. I think there was more to this scene.
Yeah, it was. Like I said, from what I've read, originally this guy was somehow survived this.
Okay.
Like, seriously, this shark, right, guys? I want you to understand this. This shark just took down a fucking chopper. How do you explain that?
Yeah, you definitely see the shark more than you do in the first film. You definitely see him more, but it's a good-looking shark, though.
It is.
I never thought the shark in Jaws. Now the shark in Jaws of Revenge, coincidentally and ironically, because it's 13 years after, 12 years after the first, you think the technology would get better. The sharks look fake in 3 and 4, but with the exception of a few little moments in this movie and one minor moment in the first film, I still feel the sharks look more real in Jaws 2 in the first Jaws today than any CGI shark I've ever seen.
Yeah, I'm not
100%.
arguing that either. I'm not arguing it either. That's true. This shark on here.
And that's one of my problems, Paul, with sharks. Is like in modern day films, they're CGI. Not that they look good, but they swim too fast. They dart too fast. It doesn't feel real, like a real swimming. It doesn't feel like it's actually organically there. It feels like it looks CGI. Sharks in this movie, I'm telling you, it looks like a real shark.
Deep Blue Sea was a good example of sharks moving too fast. And the kids on the boat.
I mean, there's like a moment where it's like,
oh,
there's a moment like,
you saw that, right?
It's just the way. It's the way how you see the shark coming behind her, bro. And she like, and the girls, she like knew. Oh, this is juicy shit. This is great shit.
Fucking ate that shark just ate that lady in front of that kid.
Yeah, she can't get up. Look at that! Oh!
Fucking hell, dude. That is.
And you didn't need to show it. You didn't need to see it. That was so good. And the way the girl's screaming and it just cuts to silence. I love it. Again, beautiful use of sound and cutting the silence. It's great. It's fucking great. Just seeing the shark coming out the water like that, it's just whoa! There's some great. I'm telling you, Paul. There's some great moments with the shark in this movie.
Oh yeah, no doubt about it. I see that Mrs. Brody's pissed off with one of the mayors. But dude, that shark, man, just. I would have loved to have been in the cinema. I wish I was old enough to see this in the cinema back then. I mean, it's all good seeing it re-released in the cinema today, but to actually be one of the lucky ones to go see these movies the day they came out, man, build me a time machine so I could do that.
Yeah.
Well, here we are. We're looking at Brody. He's still trying to find those kids. Yeah, about Harbor Patrol. He can't come to the radio right now because he's like being eaten by a shark. Beat the shit out of that radio. And here comes a storm. You got the part we see that kid is all freaked out, Sean?
Yeah.
There's a reason why he's not saying nothing. Why he's despondent right now. He just saw one of his friends get literally eaten in front of him.
Sean, I'm gonna come on there. I'm gonna go in there and kick your ass. What if he said something like that?
Sean, get over here! I'll break your little ass in the air. You hear? That made him turn.
Remember the Jaws ride? The Jaws ride, the Jaws ride in Universal, and that's been there for decades. It's not even a ride; it's probably like the backlot tour. You're on a tram and you tour Amity a bit, kind of like a backlot thing. Then the shark comes up. I mean, it's terrible. It's not designed to be like a experience. It's more like a look at this mechanical shark coming out the water, but you can see underneath it. You can see the springs popping out the water, but you're not supposed to see it like. It's fun, but it's not like the ride is like Universal Studios in Orlando in the 90s. That fucking ride was amazing.
Oh, That ride was really cool. I remember seeing it on the news back in the day. I never got a chance to go there and ride it, but I remember seeing some of the, like video clips on it, and I was just like, wow, dude, that was really cool. Wish I had a
Yeah.
chance to ride that back in the day. But there's a couple of other cool rides based on films. Some of them in the US and some of them in the UK. I mean, like I know that in the UK, I think it's in Fort Park, we have a roller coaster ride based on the Saw movies. I've actually been on that roller coaster, and it's fucking wild, dude. It's like it starts off in the warehouse. You got Jigsaw telling you what's about to happen, and then it just shoots you out of this thing. You do a couple of loops and twists, and at the end, it goes vertical upwards about a good 145 feet, and you're literally staring at the sky. And then it just you go over it, and then it goes vertical down, top speed, right into the fucking warehouse. And I'm just like, holy shit! I remember just riding that. I was blown away by how good that ride was. That's one of the ones I remember being on. These guys are starting to lose their shit, and I don't blame them.
Hey, get the fuck off me! I'll get my car to come kill you.
And you got this girl here
look at the sideburns.
Yeah, those sideburns, man. They were she's whacked out of her head right now.
I don't remember seeing this chick. I don't remember seeing this woman.
I don't remember seeing it that much either.
I don't remember seeing her in this movie. She was just praying at the end. It was like, oh, okay. She's kind of looking at her like, the fuck you doing?
But yeah, yeah. But yeah, that Cable Junction place, that's not even a real island. That's just a built set. That's why it doesn't look that realistic, Oh, there's the. What's ironic? Isn't this the same? That's the same island that him and Richard Dreyfuss swam to at the end of the first Jaws movie. I'm sure of it.
Sure is.
Yeah, I thought it looked familiar. Well, the good news, dude, your eldest son's alive. The bad news is your youngest is still being out there with the shark. You're okay? Yeah, you sure about that? Yep. Well, he now knows where they're going, so that's where he has to get to now. So, like, you got to, get over there and get it done. Has that boat got plenty of gas? He's been out to sea now for I don't know how many hours. Yeah, that's a set. You could tell that was built. Look how fake that looks.
Most definitely.
Fucking. Wonder how much it took to build that.
The Cable Junction set.
Yeah. I wonder how much it took to build that damn thing. So they're gonna have to try and get there sideways. You have to try and make the boat go sideways, I guess. So they got no sails. That got wiped out by the choppers. You're just gonna have to try and paddle for it or something. That'll work, but be quick about it. Otherwise, the shark's gonna take your damn hands off. Yeah, see? He's like, yeah, it was a good idea at the time.
Yeah, I would not put my hand in that water.
What if you ain't got no choice?
Don't know where that shark. We don't know any idea where that damn shark is.
That's the problem, yeah. But right now, the situation is, it's damned if
the shark is kind of carrying itself kind of like a slasher.
It is.
This feels kind of like Jaws is kind of coming across as a slasher villain in this.
You know, now that I think about it, you're probably right when it comes to that.
It's the shark! I know it's the shark! Shut up!
Debbie, shut up! Hear what? But yeah, that she's freaked out right now. I don't blame her. There you go. There he is. Better get his attention.
Here comes Brody. It's
All right, Brody.
It's the noise he makes that attracts the shark.
Yeah, that's what brings him in.
Cable Junction.
AKA prop set.
Yeah, I don't think I'd want to go out that far on a boat like that. I mean, not Brody's boat, but
no, not one of those boats that they got. No,
yeah,
a boat like Brody. Yeah, I'll ride one of the boats that Brody's got. But you're telling me to ride one of those ones? Not a chance.
we are so vulnerable. Like we are nothing. Like being that far out, be out in sea. Like it's so vulnerable. Like the slightest little thing could throw a wrench into everything they're trying to do. They're done.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it yet.
Okay, I'll pause it. But that shark just reared its ugly ass head right at Brody's face.
Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah, I forgot. Oh shit! That's the first time he's seen it. That's the first time he's seen the shark.
Yeah, see his reaction. He's like, "Holy shit!
Oh shit!"
Man, you better do something. Oh no! Don't fuck up your boat.
No!
Great. Okay, now what do we do? God damn it!
So you're gonna he's getting into it. He's going into a little raft. He has balls of the size. He has balls the size of. He's got two testicles the size of basketballs, and they're
cast
iron steel.
Yeah, that's like cast iron balls on him right now, man.
That's what he calls his balls: iron and steel.
Iron and steel. Hey, it works, doesn't it?
I'm gonna pull you on over, okay?
Got a boat there called. Okay. Got a boat there called the Sizzler of all things. Yeah, guys, for anyone who's just tuned in, we are at the tail end of Jaws 2. We're entering the third and final act of this film. I'll tell you what.
$9 million was the budget for Jaws and $30 million for Jaws 2. So there definitely would have been a pay raise for Schreider to be in this movie.
Jaws 2 had a budget of $20 million, and he was paid $400,000 just to be in this one, which was 4 times more than what he had initially on the first one. Oh shit! Fuck all that noise.
Oh no, we're all falling into the water. We are all going to die.
Oh, you're fair game now.
Yo, she is selling her. Jackie is she is selling her ass off.
She's lost it. It's gone.
That's a real shark right there. That one shot shark in the water was a real shark.
Oh yeah. The shark's coming for you.
Wait, does she die?
No, just bit on the side.
Oh, okay.
He took a grazing bite out of her. And she's just losing it.
Shut up, Jackie!
She ain't gonna do that, dude. She's not gonna do that. Oh, look, you brought up the old cable.
I love that.
It's cool.
Can you imagine the therapy you would need? I mean, like the dude is out in the ocean. Only him. He happens to shoot.
I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. No amount of therapy is gonna get you over this. You can suppress it, but it's always gonna be in the back of your head.
Yeah. You would think after this movie, like the Brody family would just say, "Fuck this, I'm gone. We're moving."
Maybe, yeah, they'd be moving somewhere further inland or in a different coastal area altogether. Jesus fucking.
But it's great. I love. She's just. All the director said was,
just
yeah,
scream.
all you do is just flip out, just scream.
Just scream. Trying to attract it.
I wonder what a real great white shark would think coming upon Bruce the shark.
Probably look at that and be like, "Who the fuck are you?
We're probably like, what the fuck?
What the? It's like, what the hell are you supposed to be?"
Or what that great white shark would think of the fake shark. Probably like how we would react if when we walk to a store and we see a mannequin. Like, what the fuck is this? Oh, this is so good. The music here is great.
And at this point, when you see Roy doing what he's doing, he's at that point where he's just like, you know what? I ain't got nothing to lose. Fuck this. Bring it on. It's all or nothing.
Yeah, that's the real shark swimming off into the distance.
That was definitely
into
a real
the distance, into the ocean, not the water.
Yep, that it
Where
was.
is it? Where is it?
Where is it? It's swimming right behind you.
Like, if this doesn't work, Chief Brody should be. He should be a Navy SEAL. Like
I know, right? Here comes that shark again.
Chief Brody is a fucking superhero at the end of this movie. Like, think of what he did at the end of the first film, and what he does at the end of this movie. He's a fucking superhero.
Yeah. He's still trying to attract it to come over. Shark's thinking about it.
Shark's making a turn.
Here we go.
Say ah! This is so
all
good.
or nothing.
This is so great.
He's like, come on, then. You better hold
this is so great. I watched the shot. I love it. Right, it's a thumbnail. It's a thumbnail coming up. I fucking love this shot. It's coming up. It's gonna be coming from behind him. Rorschach's in the foreground. There's this thumbnail here.
There it is.
Right here. Yes.
Say y'all, motherfucker. Bang. And the shark's on fire again.
Brody should have died too, if we're gonna be honest, but yeah.
Yeah, he should have.
They both got electrocuted. The shark and Brody's going.
That shark is like sitting there thinking, oh fuck, not again. I'm on fire. Yeah, he got him. That shark is done. Medium rare.
That shark is toast.
Oh, he's toast, all right.
Yep.
He's like,
You have just at the end of the first movie, one ball, his right testicle became iron. At the end of this movie, his left testicle is now known as steel. Like he's got no testicles left, Paul. Like
no,
that's why I had to move on.
They're fucking.
It's like, guys, I can't keep saving your asses. I only got 2 testicles.
Yeah.
And now, Paul, it becomes personal. All the great whites in the ocean are now like, did you fucking hear that? We're tracking the Brody family down.
Yeah, it was like they just killed another one. That's it.
Like,
it's on.
I'm about to say, fucking that shot Bruce. Really? Yeah.
Yeah, the same guy.
So Bruce and Jim got killed by the same fucker. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna kill this motherfucker.
It's on now. That's it. We're gonna kill this bastard.
Come on, guys, you're ready to go. Let's go.
Let's go. Bring it.
But we're gonna wait 5-10 years. You know, when we collect jobs at SeaWorld, then we're gonna get them.
Yeah, then we'll wait until we're a bit older, and then we can just catch them out like that.
Of course, that's where it ends. Our director.
Yeah. There you go, guys.
This should have been the end of the whole thing. This should have been the end of the whole thing. And it ends very similar, like they're them in the water.
Very similar to the first movie.
Yeah, it's a good sequel. Jaws 2, ladies and gentlemen. That was 1978 Jaws 2, the sequel to 1975 classic. Not as good as Jaws, but arguably this is the Psycho 2 of Jaws. This is, you could say maybe Halloween 2, you know.
You can say that, yeah. You can say that.
It's a solid, it's good. There's a gigantic drop after that, you know, gigantic. It's gargantuan. It's Titanic drop. A epic Titanic drop off.
Oh yeah, no doubt about it. I love the
shot too. Tracking upwards into the sunset.
Yeah, that's a good shot. I like that too. But yeah, man, like Jaws 2, like for me, like again, I still enjoyed this movie when I was a kid. Watching it now again reminds me why I ended up enjoying shark movies in the first place. I mean, like again, this was the movie that not only introduced me to Jaws, but this was the movie that introduced me to shark movies. I was about 6 years old, and yeah, okay, it's not as good as the first movie. We know this coming in, but it definitely checks the boxes what you want to see out of a sequel when it comes to like action moments and suspenseful moments. I mean, that it had all that. The main characters involved, they still put on a decent effort with what they had. And yeah, like it had a lot of cool hallmarks. I mean, some of those scenes with the shark, easily, like out of all the sharks I've seen in shark movies, not just the Jaws movies, but other shark movies too, I think that's probably my favorite looking shark because I love the whole, well, you know, like one side of its face is like burnt, the scars from his previous shark attack, and I think that was a pretty cool touch. Just like it gave that shark its own little identity. And yeah, you're right, James. That shark is definitely the slasher Jason Voorhees, Michael Myers version of a shark, because he definitely carried those trademarks of like stalking his victims and then taking them out when the time was right. So it definitely had those trademarks on him. But yeah, like if you guys have never seen the Jaws movies, definitely, well, the first two, definitely check them out. And like James was saying earlier, and I'll say this too, it should have ended here. You didn't need to make a third one. You didn't need to make a fourth one. There was no need for it. But as you know, when the dollar signs come up, of course they're going to try and make another one and see if they can, you know, capitalize. Sometimes when they do sequels, sometimes they turn out to be okay. But in this case, when it comes to Jaws, after this one, yeah, everything just became one big, huge shit sandwich, especially if you get to the fourth one, if you make it that far. But my advice for folks here is to, you know, just watch the first two movies, especially watch the first one, because the first one is an instant classic. 50 years on, people still talk about it. That says a lot. And this sequel, granted, not quite as good as the first one, but still a decent movie in its own right. So I would just say, just stick with the first two and then find another movie to watch afterwards. So yeah, decent sequel.
Yes. All right. Well, Paul.
I've got the news ready.
Yes, yes. Well, Paul. Yeah, you may have to speed through these because something just popped up. I kind of gotta get to.
Oh shit.
You can still do them, but yeah, something just popped up. But
Well, I'm gonna do
yeah,
some
it's kind
quick
of like
fire
just
ones.
speed through it. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Go ahead. Go
Okay,
ahead.
we got a new movie here coming out that's going to be on Shudder. It's a movie called Night Patrol. It stars Jeremiah Fowler and CM Punk is in this movie. Yeah, that's right, folks. We got a movie that CM Punk's in. But anyway, it's called Night Patrol. I'm going to see what the story is. Okay. An LAPD officer must put aside his differences with the area's street gangs when he discovers that the local police task force is harboring a horrific secret that endangers the residents of a housing project he grew up in. So that's the story. Basically it's a high stakes horror thriller with a powerhouse ensemble cast, heart pounding tension, and it's going to be on Shudder. Well, it's going to be in the cinema first in 2026, and then it'll end up on Shudder. So this movie's not going to be out till next year, folks. But the people that's casting it, you got Jeremiah Fowler, who was in The Blackening, and it's going to be starring alongside Justin Long, who was in Jeepers Creepers and Barbarian. R.J. Kyle is in it. Freddie Gibbs is in it. Like I said earlier, CM Punk is in it. Flying Lotus is in there too, and it's being directed. Who's directing this? It's being co-written by Tim Carriel and Shane. As I say, Shane Ogboner, who did the Penguin TV series, and it's being directed by Ryan Powers, who did. This is actually his second movie. His first movie he did is called Low Life. So that's going to be dropping in 2026, and the movie's called Night Patrol. So you might want to keep an eye on for that one, folks. Right, next bit of news. Come on, go back. Back. I'm just gonna skim through these. Right. Me and James have seen that movie Weapons, and if you guys have not seen it, definitely check it out. It is a fucking good horror movie, and it's also now become rare. An original horror movie within 7 days has already grossed 100 million at the box office within a week, which is pretty damn good. But yeah, if you guys have not seen that movie, I would say definitely check it out. The remake of The Running Man, it looks like the release date has been pushed back at least a week. And originally, this was going to come out on the 7th of November. The problem is, though, if it stuck with that release date, it would have been competing with the new Predator movie that's coming out called Predator Badlands. So now The Running Man has been pushed back until November 14th, which is 1 week after Predator Badlands come out. So that's something to keep an eye out for right there. That World War II movie, Cecil, as Sisu, with that badass soldier who was killing those Nazi soldiers because they were trying to steal his gold. Well, that's got a sequel coming out later this year in November. So that's something to keep an eye out for. No trailer's been released yet, but once it does, I'll definitely be wanting to check that one out. Oh, hello, what's this? Jones Roberts, the guy who did 47 Meters Down and that crappy Resident Evil Raccoon City movie. He's doing a horror movie here called Primate, which is going to be set for a January release. What's this? Let me look this up. Yeah, it's going to be out on the 9th of January. It follows a group of friends on a tropical vacation that turns into a horrifying primal tale of horror and survival. No other plot details have been released so far. Okay. But apparently it's going to be at this year's Fright Fest in London. I'm gonna have to see if I can get a ticket to go see that. But that's gonna be out on the 9th of January. But if you're at the Fright Fest in London, that's gonna be, I think, August 21st and 22nd, like 2 days of nonstop movies coming out there. Yeah, we got this new Friday the 13th short movie, which just came out recently. It's free to watch if you go on Jason's Universe YouTube channel. It's there. It's called Sweet Revenge. It's a 13-minute short film, which features the return of Jason Voorhees and, of course, a new guy playing him. I'm just seeing what the story is. It's been described as a vignette by a team of it's really a full-on short film that serves to introduce the new Jason universe branding, as well as a fresh new redesign of the Jason Voorhees character. So this short film is going to show off the new hockey mask look that Jason has. I've not watched it yet, but I have it on my watch list to watch. I'm going to share the link for James to watch. I'll put it in his chat box once we get off the air. But yeah, it's definitely on there. It's on the Jason Universe YouTube channel. If you want to type it in, guys, type in "Sweet Revenge," and that's the name of the short film. All right, I'm just skimming through these news, guys. We got a horror movie here called Good Boy, which is a haunted house horror movie, which is told from the dog's point of view, like an actual dog from its point of view. It's been rated PG-13 for terror and bloody images. They better not kill that fucking dog off, man, because I will be so pissed off because that's the one thing that I always get hit with the hardest when it comes to horror movies is when an animal gets in danger. But the idea of a horror movie told from an animal's point of view, that's actually an interesting concept. I mean, the only other things I've seen that has done that, I think it was an old Stephen King movie called Cat's Eyes. And I think one of the episodes from, I think it was VHS 2, which shows it from a dog's point of view with a little camera attached to it. So I might check that out. Definitely, I don't know, we'll have to wait and see. We got a film here called Shelby's Oaks. It's been rated R for violent content, gore, and suicide. Yeah, I did see some news on this. This movie's going to be dropping on the 3rd of October. It's about a missing paranormal investigators, a dark legacy. They uncover the far-reaching effects of their investigation has Mia searching for her sister Riley, which leads to a paranormal investigator 12 years later. The film's official synopsis continues. As Mia uncovers new and disturbing leads related to Riley's disappearance, she uncovers evidence of a hidden supernatural evil dating all the way back to her and Riley's childhood. And it's being directed by Mike Flanagan, who did Doctor Sleep, which was the sequel to the Shining. There is a trailer out for it right now. It's a Red Band trailer, so if you guys want to check it out, it's called Shelby Oaks. I'm gonna have a look at that later when we get off the air. The Conjuring Last Rites, which is the 4th and final movie in the Conjuring series, that's been rated R for bloody, violent content and terror. This one better be worth watching. Any more posts? I'm just going to do this one quickly, guys, because of what's going on. Yeah, I don't know if you guys remember an old 1980s movie that Roger Corman did called Deathstalker. Well, apparently they've just done a remake of it, and I'm just like, oh, fucking hell, we've done a remake of Deathstalker? That's going to be dropping on October 10th in the cinema. And also another movie dropping in the cinema this year is Rob Zombie's The Devil's Rejects. That's going to be dropping in October because this year is the 20th anniversary of that movie. And out of all three films, I will admit Devil's Rejects is my favorite entry in that trilogy. Oh, hello, what's this? The guy who directed Color Out of Space, Richard Stanley, he's going to be writing the script for Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey 3. That's going to be interesting. That's going to be, I'm not sure when that's going to be out, but that's going to be dropping later this year. We still got to watch part 2. We're going to get to that at some point. What else we got here? Video game news. Nothing there on the video game side of things. All right, people in the chat box, as usual, James, have seen the Alien Earth TV series? They just released the 2 episodes.
I have not yet.
Well, I've watched it, and from what I've seen so far, it's pretty damn good for how they've set the story up. And there is a scene. I'm not going to spoil it, but there is a scene in one of the episodes where it involves an alien and a party scene, and I'm looking at it thinking, okay, guys, I see what you're referencing here. I won't spoil it, but James will know what I'm talking about when he sees what these characters look like in that scene. He'll get it right away. But yeah, the first 2 episodes have been pretty good so far. It's going to be consistent of 8 episodes, so there's going to be more coming up. I think they show a new episode every Wednesday, I think. So definitely check it out. It's on Hulu and Disney Plus. But so far, I've enjoyed it so far. I'm just going to be waiting to hear what James thinks of it when he gets around to watching it. Probably might know about it next week. Any more news? I'm just skimming these at the moment, guys, because of the time issue right now. That's all the ones I can think of so far, folks. So that's pretty much your quick movie news for this week. There'll be more next week that I can talk about.
All right, cool. All right. So Paul, what's for episode 121? What movie will we be watching?
I'm gonna be throwing a swerve here. This is part of my double barrel swerve. I mean, we did Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 last week, and we've done Jaws 2. So for my next pick, folks, it's a 1986 movie. Some people regard this as one of the worst movies ever made, but I don't give a shit. I think it's a pretty fun movie for what it is, even though it's a little fucked up what happens in it. But it was actually one of the first movies to be based on a Marvel comic character. It was actually produced by George Lucas as well, funny enough, and it even stars Leah Thompson. And also, folks, a little bit of side news here. My new carnival costume might be complete by next week, so I'll be on video for that one too. But anyway, my next pick, guys, we're going to do something a little oddball. Fuck it, why not? Howard the Duck. What have you got?
Well, we're gonna go back. To horror for yeah, we're gonna go back to horror, and we're gonna go back to another old school horror film, and a horror film directed by do you remember who my favorite director is, Paul?
John Carpenter.
Okay, yes, John Carpenter, and it's a movie that had a remake that came out, and I think this ought to be a good one. And then we're going to The Fog.
The Fog. Oh shit! I think I have got that on Blu-ray somewhere. Yeah, The Fog. That's a really classic movie. The original movie, hands down, is a classic. That remake,
never saw it. I never saw it. Never saw it.
I did watch it. I mean, I'll start by saying it's a PG-13. I'll say no more than that. But I mean, like, if you do enjoy it, cool. For me, it was kind of like, it was, I don't know, it didn't quite hit the spot with me. I mean, there were some good moments, yeah, but I just felt like it didn't quite hit the spot with me. But the original movie.
So Paul, pretty much, Paul, what you're saying, Paul, is
hear me good, nigga. I'm here to double down. That shit is a 2-pack of ass. The fuck are you talking about? That shit stinks.
Do you want to know what it says on Rotten Tomatoes for this movie? Hang on, let me dig it up.
That's pretty much what you're saying, Paul.
Let me just dig this up for you. Let me just tell you this right now. The remake of The Fog, when it came out in 2005, it was panned by critics. It only grossed about $46 million against a budget of $18 million. And in terms of its Rotten Tomatoes approvals, it has a 4% approval. That's the remake.
Well, on that note, we're not.
If you want to watch it, if you want to watch the remake, knock yourself out. I mean, I'm not opposed to it. It's been a while since I've seen it, but entirely up to you, man. I mean, we probably will at some point, but not just yet. I want to do the classic first. Well, as for me, I'll have a horror movie, but I'm gonna keep it close to my. I'm gonna keep my cards close to my chest until after we do the next movie.
All right. Okay. All right. Well, we're gonna have to go and get skedaddle because something that popped up, so I gotta get to real quick. But yeah, so yes, folks, that is going to do it. That's gonna do it for episode 114 of Primetime Gorehounds. Paul, tell me where they can find you.
All right, if you're on Facebook, Paul Burt's Photography Corner, you'll find a whole lot of good photos on there. Support indie horror if you want to see some cool horror content. I'm also on TikTok. I'm on Twitch. I've been recently streaming video games again. Instagram if you want to find me there. And if you want to see my photos on there, you can go on Blue Sky as well.
All right, of course, you can find me at Primetime James Thomas on YouTube. That's my professional wrestling channel. Primetime Podcast, and of course, Primetime Movie Network as well. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Hopefully, you guys have enjoyed episode 120. Yeah, they're all starting to become a blur. But yes, we'll see you guys next week for Howard the Duck. Jesus. But yeah, so we'll see you guys next week. And hit the like, subscribe button, share the video, and we are out. Peace. Laters.
You so-called Christian-looking whores. Jumping in some church, flapping your ankle chains around. All on the choir, breasts hanging out, lips all red. Nails painted red, purple, blue, green, long like bird claws. All this fake hair, breast implant. Toenails painted with little fake diamonds in it. Your toes ain't richer. You're nothing but a prostitute.
Amen.
Yeah, man!
Amen.
Go to church now. Go to church. Got nothing but a singing hoe, a shouting hoe, a organ playing hoe, a choir director hoe. Hey, preacher. If what I just said describe your wife, you're married to a hoe.
Amen.
Am I right out there? Talk to me.
Yes. Amen.
Amen.
Hallelujah.
Man, that's a real man. Don't want his wife out in the street looking like a prostitute. And you a holy woman?
Amen.
Or claim you's a Christian? Christian with skin-tight pants, showing the very shape of your birth canal. Going to some church with the shape of your birth canal exposed in public and jeans all up the backside of your behind, carrying a Bible.
That's right.
Going to church.
That's right.
Yes, sir.
Ugh.